70. I know I had it in my head.
We just came here because
Hello, hello.
Can you guys hear me? That's usually delayed.
I'm actually going to put both.
Yeah, exciting.
Can you guys hear me? Hello, everybody.
Oh, what's that? I think
Was it better with the headphones or right? Is it better now?
I think we should just try.
Sure. Hello, everybody. We're figuring out some technical issues with us. Well, if you want to go to fafsa.ed.gov.
Good.
Alright, can you hear me now? Alright, hello everybody. We're going to get started. Sorry for some of the background noise, but hopefully you can turn your volume down a little bit and be able to hear well. So please make sure you have your FSA ID, your parent's FSA ID if they have one, and access to your 2015 taxes. Okay. If you want to keep your taxes up on a screen with your FAFSA, you can do that, or if you have a paper copy, keep them next to you. But I'll keep a copy that I'll refer back to show you where to find some of these questions when we come to them. Okay, I would recommend if you're following along while doing the video, make sure you have your FAFSA on one screen, and then maybe put the video on the other half of the screen so you can watch both. And you'll see to the right of the video there's a chat feature. If you want to create a username now, we'll give you a minute so that if you have questions as we go, you can type them in. See, Ms. Greenfield and Ms. Villegas are all here, and they'll be helping answer questions as we go. You can also pop this chat feature out of the window if you want to ask the question while also looking at your FAFSA. So if you want to take a few seconds right now to create a username. Okay, so hopefully you've created a username. If you have any questions to ask, please note you can stop this video at any time. If you hit pause, it'll stop where you're taking some extra time, and then it will just keep going with what we're broadcasting when you are done. So feel free if you get stuck or have a question, hit pause, and then the video will just keep playing when you're ready for it. So your first step, you want to go to fafsa.e.gov. And when you get to this page, you'll click Login. And on this page, you'll want to enter your FSA ID information. Okay, hopefully you've typed in your password. Click Next. Oh no, of course. I got my password wrong, so I'm going to just redo. If you completely forgot your password, please click Forgot Password so you don't lock yourself out. Okay, but otherwise you'll hit Next. And when you get in, it'll offer you FAFSA renewal. Start new FAFSA. You want to make sure you're on the 2017-2018 tab, this tab here, and then you're going to hit FAFSA renewal. For the save key, I always just recommend 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can create your own save key. You'll use this if you don't submit today. You'll need it when you log back in to make any changes. Otherwise, you will not use it. So I created my save key. I'll hit Next. And on this introduction page, there's just a few questions, but you can hit Next to move on. And the first page is just student demographics. You want to review, look through, and make sure your address is correct, your cell phone number, email address. Most of it should be exactly the same as it was last year though. If you have any changes, feel free to make them. Otherwise, you can hit next. Alright. On this page, student eligibility, you'll just want to update the questions that are blank. So the ones that you answered last year should remain the same. I'm a U.S. citizen. Next year, when I am in college, I will have my high school diploma still. And then I'm updating the grade level. So remember, this is for next fall. So if you're currently a freshman in college, you're going to put that you're a sophomore. If you're currently a sophomore, you'll be a junior. If you're currently a junior, you'll be a senior. Okay, if you're going to grad school next year, you'll answer graduate, but otherwise put sophomore. Next year, I'll be working towards first bachelor's degree. That's what you want to answer that. And then if you're interested in work studies, put yes. I would highly recommend everybody put yes, so at least you'll be offered your work study for financial aid. Will you have your first bachelor's degree before you begin school? You can say no. And then answer regarding whether you are foster youth. And then, have you ever received federal student aid? So this is financial aid. You've already received Pell Grant, loans, these are all financial aid, so you can say yes. And then it's going to ask if you've ever been convicted for the possession of illegal drugs. Hopefully that's a no. And then you can hit next. Okay, this is bringing up an error for me because I'm filling it out. So I'm earning my bachelor's degree. You did that, but we'll just keep going. Okay, I'm also going to change my birthday. Alright, on the next page, it has information about Noble. That should be saved last year, so you can just hit next. And then it will take you to answer questions to add your school. Alright, so I'm going to search for the University of Illinois at Chicago. When it pulls up that option, I'll select and hit add. Okay, if you're planning to take classes over the summer, or if you're thinking about possibly transferring, you would also want to add the school now. So if I know, for example, that I am going to take a summer class to boost my GPA, I'll add Harold Washington now as well. And once you've added your school, you can click next. Alright, then you select your housing plans. So whether you're on campus, in a dorm, with your parent, or off campus. So I'll say with parent. If you're planning an apartment next year, you can put off campus. It won't change your financial aid really. It will just mean that your housing dorms will be included on your award letter. Then click next. And here, going to scroll through for pretty much everybody. All of your answers will be no. So you just want to scroll through, double check. But it's asking about your age, if you served in the military, if you're in legal guardianship. Okay, if you are in legal guardianship or have been in foster care, you want to definitely answer yes, but for most of us, we know. And then you can hit next. this page, it's asking if you want to provide information about your parents. So if you are in legal guardianship, if you do not have contact with your parents or your parents have passed away and somebody else has guardianship of you, you will say you do not want to provide parental information. Everybody else will want to provide parental information. Okay. Here, you need to select the status of your parents. Okay. And then this information should be saved from last year, unless parents are undocumented. Once you select fathers or mothers, or if they're married, it's up. Most people are confused because you can't see social security numbers, but it's actually saved right above. You do not need to re-enter. Okay. If you're entering information and your parents are undocumented, you want to put all zeros for their social security number. Okay. Okay, if you need to, you can text your parents for their birthdays. That information is not on your taxes, so you'll need to ask them about it. And then this information should also be saved from last year. Even if your parents are undocumented, they're still considered legal residents of Illinois, so you should select yes. And then you will want to update your household size. So you can look over at the help and hints, but this household size includes yourself, your parents, any other children that your parents support, and other people who may live with your parents and receive support from them. So if your grandparents live with you, if you have a cousin who stays with you, you would include all of those people in your household size. And then you want to answer how many people in this household will be college students between July 1st, 2017 and June 30th, 2018. So as of next fall, how many family members will be in school? And then you can hit next. Alright, here we're going to use 2015 taxes. So these are the taxes your parents filed in 2015. You can say already completed. And then you want to check for their filing status. You will look on the taxes at this point. So a single for head of household. And then hit next. Okay. Those of you who are able to link using IRS data retrieval, this next page will look a little different because it will offer you to link to the IRS data retrieval site. So I'll show you how to do that when we get to my financial information. Essentially, you want to answer that your parents or guardians did not file an amended tax return and that they did not file a Puerto Rican or foreign tax return. And then the option link to the IRS will pop up. You will want to enter your parents' SAID information, and then you should be able to go to the IRS website and enter their address and transfer their information. And again, I'll show you that step to my financial information. If you do not have the option to link to IRS, which is usually if your parents have an FSAID, you will want to fill in what type of tax return. Okay, to find that, you look in the top corner of the taxes. So this is 1040. And then for the adjusted gross income, it'll give you guidance here. So this amount is found in IRS Form 1040, line 37. So if you look at the taxes, line 37 is at the very bottom of the first page. Okay, so I'm going to enter her income. And then again, we'll say how much you earn from working. It's line 7 plus 12 plus 18. Okay, so 7 plus 12 is 18. I've blanked some of this out. It usually is about the same amount. Okay, then you want to answer, is this person a dislocated worker? This would be somebody who's been laid off, is receiving unemployment because they were laid off. Right, so you can answer that, and then hit next. For some of you, this will pop up asking if your mother or parents receive any benefits. So if she received Medicaid, Social Security, SNAP, also that's known as the link card, or free or reduced lunch. If you or your siblings receive any of those, you can check it, otherwise you can say none of the above. And then you indicated that your mother filed as 1040. Was she eligible for 1040A or easy? You can answer that. And then hit next. Okay. For the amount of income tax, and it tells you where to find it, line 56 minus 46. So that's on the second page of the taxes. So 56 minus 46. If the box is blank, that means it's 0. So I do 8,400 minus 0. It'll stay 8,400. Then you enter the number of exemptions found on line 6B. Go up. 60 is a little hard to find, but this is question 6. And then if you go over, your exemptions are here. Okay, you can scroll through for this additional financial information. You may want to check this American Opportunity Tax Credit. It's line 50 on the taxes, so you can see if your family received that. If not, you can uncheck the box. If your parents pay or receive any child support, if they have IRA deductions, check through these boxes. It'll tell you where to find these when you check the box. Okay, so this is on 2832. Okay, but for most of us, these boxes are probably unchecked. And then you can scroll down to answer these 3 questions. As of today, what is your mother's total balance of cash, savings, and checking accounts? So this would be after all of her bills are paid, how much does she have in her bank? The most common answer is about 0. You know, if you're living off of your wages, I'm going to put maybe $1,000 in savings. For the second question, it asks what is the net worth of your mother's investments, including real estate. So this is homes other than the home your family lives in. If your family owns any rental properties, you would want to put the amount that they don't owe on it. So if your family owes money on the house, you'll put 0. If they own it completely, you can put the amount the house is worth, but most of us it'll be 0. And then what's the net worth of your mother's current business or investment firms? If your parents own their own business, you can put the amount that they have of business. Otherwise, for most of us, it is 0. Then you can click next. Alright, and then this is for you as the student. You're answering if you have completed income tax returns. So I will say I already completed. And my tax filing status is single. And now this is where I'll show you an example of how to use the IRS data retrieval tool. So it's going to ask, filed an amended tax return? Say no. If I filed a Puerto Rican or foreign tax return, no. And it'll offer the option to link to the IRS right away. Click OK, and then proceed to IRS website. Click OK again. It have your information at the top, or your parent or guardian's information at the top if you're answering that. And then you want to enter your street address exactly as it is on your taxes. So if I look at my taxes, I entered it without a period after the W. And then I want to make sure I include the apartment number. Okay, so I entered my address. I'll put my apartment number. And then enter city, state, and zip code. Okay, once you've entered all of that information, you want to hit submit. Okay, and then it looks like I am unable to link right now. I might try again just to see. I changed my birthday, so that's not working. Okay, so I make sure my birthday is right, everything else is right, click submit, and it should bring up tax information. You want to click transfer, transfer now. Okay. Okay, you should see it transfers all of your information straight from the IRS. So I've erased it, so you don't see my income. Sorry, guys. But otherwise, your information will pop up here, transferred to the IRS, and then you can hit next. And again on the next page, it'll have your information as it was transferred from the IRS. And you just need to scroll to the bottom and enter the answers for your cash savings checking, real estate investments, and your net worth of your farms or investment farms. Then hit next. Okay, if your parents are undocumented and you entered zeros for their social security numbers, it'll come up as an error. If you click check for errors, it will let you go through. It might bring it up a second time, but check for errors again, and then it will let you through. At the top here, are you a preparer means did somebody do this FAFSA for you? So you want to say no. And you'll scroll down. This is for your first. You want to agree, sign, and then for your parent or guardian, you want to agree and sign. If you already entered your parent's FAFSA ID information, it will allow you to submit. You may have to choose if your parent 1 or parent 2 above this box in order to submit. If your parents are undocumented, you will need to print a signature page. So if you click this option, it'll bring up a signature page that you'll want to print out, and then your parent has to sign and date, and you'll mail it to this address at the bottom. Okay, once you've done that, you can click Submit My FAFSA Now. And then it should bring up your confirmation page. Alright. Okay. Once you get to your confirmation page, it should have, it'll look different than this, but it should have your information at the top, and it should have the school in the middle of the page that you listed, and then it will have your EFC below schools. So you want to check what your EFC is for this year. If it looks very different from last year, please feel free to send me your confirmation page or text me or email me. If it looks about the same as last year, you can look over to the side and see how much you'll get for the Pell Grant. And then you are complete. Okay, if you need to send a signature page, you should do that. Otherwise, you'll submit your FAFSA for the upcoming school year, 2017-2018. You are complete until next October. So you won't have to update, won't have any work to do until next October. You do want to make sure you keep an eye out for your verification information in your school portal, and keep an eye to make sure you get your award letter. But overall, that is all, and you've submitted your FAFSA, and you can give yourself a pat on the back for getting that done.